Today's film is Zombies of War, otherwise known as Horrors of War, from 2007, written by too many fucking people and directed by Peter John Ross and John Whitney. Hitler's desperation to win World War II at all costs, combined with his obsession with science and the paranormal, give rise to a deadly type of warfare. Hitler unleashes his secret weapons, unstoppable Nazi super soldiers, onto the advancing Allied army. After suffering great losses, the American army reassigned soldiers on a nearby mission to destroy Hitler's weapons labs. After they are shot down in occupied France, the soldiers find themselves caught between the German army and a creature that cannot be destroyed. Yep, that's a zombie movie, alright. Going by the plot summary of the IMDb, I should really hate Zombies of War. Whenever a film's marketing likes to name drop such terms as B-movie, grindhouse, or midnight movie, it's usually a tell sign that the film is either bad on purpose or bad because the filmmakers didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Zombies of War, fortunately, is not attempting to be self-aware in any way. It is a combination of war drama and zombie movie that, whilst not original, even at its time of release, is still an enjoyable action horror curio. Zombies of War is not a cheap and tacky affair as the UK DVD retitling suggests. The film actually takes time to establish the time period, give the characters some dimensions, and even make time for the odd moral conflict. Without the zombie element, Horrors of War, as it was originally titled, could have made it on its own as a low-budget war drama. Though I have seen those types of films before, and those kinds of productions really make better shorts than they do feature films. Zombies gives this rudimentary war drama the kick up the arse that it needed to be able to crawl to 90 minutes. And it does crawl, as the actors, though not terrible, aren't that good either, and the same can be said about the quality of the screenplay. The real strength of Zombies of War as a feature film experience comes from the very high production values, for an indie Nazi zombie movie that is. The gunfights are intense, the zombie makeup is average but not cheap looking, and the lighting was consistently good, which is a godsend considering how terrible the lighting has been for the films I have been covering this year. Zombies of War achieves both thrills and atmosphere that put it a rank above most low-budget zombie movies of its time. Luckily more so, it isn't some sophomoric parody that compensates for its shortcomings with bullshit layers of irony. It's straightforward kitsch, executed professionally, the kind of film that's more New World Pictures than it is Asylum. Its straightforward tone may alienate those people looking for some campy zombie bollocks, as well as those looking for a cheap war movie. Who are you, by the way? But I couldn't help but be impressed by how well put together the whole thing was. Of course, I always want more gore and nudity, but I'd be content with a solid low-budget genre film that, whilst weak on story, is quite strong on mood and action. If any of what I've said today has piqued your interest, then I do recommend Zombies of War. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film is closed for the season.